Hi, my name is Rita Rosenback. I am the author of Bringing Up a Bilingual Child and the founder of multilingualparenting.com. Children and languages are my passion, and I'm delighted to be part of Multicultural Kid Blogs Summit on raising global citizens at home. My usual topic is raising kids to speak more than one language, but today I want to speak to you about how a small amount of language skills can help you when you are raising your very own global citizen.
Children do what we do, not what we say. Don't we know it? They pick up our attitudes, opinions, and behaviors. By fostering a positive attitude to other languages, you signal an interest not only in the language itself, but also the speakers of it and the culture it represents. Be curious. Don't automatically switch the channel and say, "Oh, I don't understand that," when you hear a new language. That's a good phrase, by the way. A new language instead of a foreign language. By using the word new, you get a feeling of something fascinating and intriguing, while foreign usually conjures up different images. Start early. Dip your kids' toes into the vast sandpit of word languages. Choose a lullaby or a rhyme that you can sing or read for or with your child. If your kids are a bit older, choose something they're already interested in. Watch their favorite cartoon in a new language, with subtitles, or look up words related to their hobbies. Check the Summit Language resource page for links to websites where you can find children's rhymes and online books in several languages, many of them bilingual, as well as other useful materials. Learn with your child. Kids are by default open-minded and curious. Use this to your advantage and be like them when exploring a new language. Oh, and don't tell me you can't, that you're not good at languages or that you wouldn't know the pronunciation. Think of a language that you imagine would be really difficult to learn. Chinese? Finnish? Xhosa? Let me tell you that normally developing kids growing up with those languages that's 100%, all learn them. Don't tell me that you as an adult couldn't learn a few phrases from any language if you set your mind to it. Your children will not have these inhibitions. I wouldn't know where to start, I hear you say. Let me help you. Begin with useful phrases such as hello and thank you, which will allow you and your children to immediately connect with speakers of the language. Use them at home with your kids, replacing the language you normally speak. Once you start, you will notice that you want to find out more and more. All these words for hello that you see on the screen I took from a wonderful site called Omniglot. It's a fantastic website where you can find words and phrases in almost any language, in many cases with voice files to hear the pronunciation. You will find a link to it on the resource page. What you will also find is that most languages have overlaps, so you might already know a lot more words than you think. Once you have learned a few phrases, use them. Don't be shy. Show your children how you can use the new language to connect with new people. You can start by saying hi to your shopkeeper, barber, or the new neighbor. Do try to find out which their native language is in advance though. And also, don't presume you know a person's language based on what they look like. Once you know the language, learn a phrase and go on. Greet the new dad at the school gate and reach out to the mum in the playground. Don't let the language be the barrier between you and a new friendship. Make a conscious effort to meet people from different cultures so you can use your new language skills and your kids can show off. Visit cultural events in your neighborhood. This picture is from the village hall in my tiny home village in Finland. The area has always welcomed refugee families, and this year the refugees arranged a Navroz party, New Year celebration for everyone. Let me tell you a little story from my village. It only has about 500 inhabitants, so everyone knows everyone. A refugee family had recently moved in and people wanted to make them feel at home. One Sunday morning, a local man, a keen angler, took his fishing gear, knocked on the family's door, pointed to the fishing rods he had brought with him and then to the kids and down to the river and said the word fish in their language, a word he had found out in advance. The family had seen him angling, and the kids were delighted to participate. By pointing to different things, both the man and the kids learnt new words in their respective languages, and they did catch some fish, which the kids took home. In the evening there was a knock on the man's door, and the kid's father stands outside, says fish, and gestures that the man and his wife should follow him. They do, and when they come to the family's home, the most wonderful scent of fish stew greets them, and they all share a meal together. True story, and it took just one word, a positive attitude, and a willingness to reach out. You don't have to be fluent in a language to be able to use it to your advantage in raising the next generation of global citizens. Have a positive attitude to new languages, learn a few words, reach out, and show your kids the way to a better future for us all.
Thank you for listening to my presentation. I hope it has given you and your children inspiration and ideas on how you can use a language to connect with people from different countries and cultures. My name is Rita Rosenback from Multilingual Parenting. I wish you a wonderful day.